hello. Welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Excuse the background noise. I live in the country, so they're racing or they're ramming up their motorcycles or whatever they're doing. But anywho, today we're talking about, would you tell your best friend, well, I didn't say best friend, would you tell your friend if her boyfriend was cheating? And I'll wait about 2 minutes before I begin for some people to join.
Where Mimi disappeared?
I don't know, she's somewhere. Again, would you tell your friend,
There she go.
would you tell your friend if your boyfriend, I'm all wrong, would you tell your friend if her boyfriend was cheating? That's a tough one. I would definitely tell. I would be conscious of how I am telling the person. Hey, Nicole. I wanted to show you Mimi, but she running around crazy right now. I don't know. I'll be very conscious on how I would tell that person, because you got to know the person. You got to know how they take things. Are they going to be upset? Are they going to be mad at you for telling? But at the end of the day, I feel like I would have to tell. I feel like I owe that to you. So I couldn't call myself a friend or call you my friend knowing that your other half is doing something that's not right. So yeah. Hey, Veronica, what's going on? So yes, again, the question is, would you tell your friend if her boyfriend was cheating? And again, yes, I would tell them. I would take a minute to go about telling them in the right way. I wouldn't just spring it on it. And it wouldn't be like, girl, let me tell you. You know, it wouldn't be gossip or nothing crazy like that. But it'll be like, hey, you know, it'll be a sit-down conversation. It'll be, hey, D. It'll be a sit-down conversation. Let her know that I'm serious. I don't want to hurt her feelings. However, I feel like she needs to know. So that's my thing. Would you ladies tell your friend if you seen her boyfriend cheating? Like, how would you tell her? Would you tell her? That's plain and simple. Do it have to be a good friend? Could it be someone that you just, associate with? Or does it have to be someone you really call your friend in order for you to tell them? Now, the real reason this came up, during the other segment, we were just talking. Yep, Demetria, I would tell too. We were just talking about, going over some recapping of different conversations we had, different questions and stuff that was out there. And my sister April mentioned that she would not, I repeat, she would not tell her friend if her boyfriend was cheating. So that kind of like, whew. I told her we was going to stop it there and we'll do it Wednesday because I need to know. I didn't ask. I waited because I want to know at the same time y'all know, like, what makes you say that you wouldn't tell your friend if her boyfriend was cheating? Hell, would you tell me? So, April, why wouldn't you tell your friend if her boyfriend was cheating? I can't wait to hear this. I'll take a sip on this one first. This is water today.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, from past.
Hold on before you start. D said I would give him the opportunity to tell her. I would let him know I know, and he has 24 hours to let her know. Then I would talk to her.
Thank you, D.
April said, "Thank you, D." What you was about to say?
Oh, I'm going to let him know that I see him because I'm putting hands on him. I'm touching him, letting him know we're going to have a full-blown conversation, and with the female, too.
Oh, goodness.
Because I got it's going down like that. However, I've had bad experiences in the past where it end up backfiring, and I'm thinking I'm doing the best friend duty by telling her, and she ends up getting an attitude with me.
Yeah.
So I said, I will never, ever again go to one of my friends and say, look, your man cheating on you. And y'all all know me. I'm going to have facts lined up.
Right. Don't come to me if you don't know for certain.
However,
John said because guys don't cheat.
Anyway, John, over the years, I've learned, and I've been put in the same situation again, but this time I handle it different. When I approached him, I let him know. In other words, you would have thought it was my man. Who is this?
Right.
I just asked right in front of the female.
Right.
And let him know.
Because he's going to have to acknowledge this female one way or another.
Yeah, you going to let me know. Oh, do my friend know that you out with her?
Right.
Okay, well, I tell you what. I ain't trying to get in your business or anything. But if you ain't happy with her, then you need to have this conversation with her instead of sitting up here doing this stuff behind her back.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm going to give him a certain limit of time to go tell her, but I want to be there.
Oh, goodness. You want to make sure he give it straight.
I want to make sure he give it straight. Because if he don't, like I said, I got facts. I'm not trying to get in nobody's business. And that's you. Because everybody make mistakes. So things happen in relationships. Everybody don't know the whole story. But, I mean, if you
said it also depends on how serious that relationship is.
Exactly. But if you decide to take that man back, I don't judge nobody. But I feel, out of respect, you need to let her know what's going on. Especially with all these diseases and stuff that's going on. Y'all need to have that conversation or try to fix whatever the issue is or separate.
Or separate.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell your woman, my friend, what you're doing. And if you don't, then guess what?
You gonna tell her.
I'm gonna tell her. And if she catch an attitude, then deuces. But at least I know my conscience.
Your conscience is clear. Dee says she would definitely. Demetria says she would definitely tell. As soon as she see it, she on the phone calling, letting her friend know. And I know that's right. Now Johnny Simpson, you said I'd use knowing it for leverage. It may come in handy. So what you mean? Like you gonna bribe her for some money? Like what you mean you gonna use it as leverage?
Blackmail him?
You gonna blackmail the girl? Like what you gonna do? I need to know. What you plan on doing, Johnny? Are you gonna blackmail this female and say, hey, look, don't forget I seen you in the mall with old boy. Like I need to know what you mean you're gonna use it as leverage. That's funny. I didn't see it. What did she say?
She said, no, I wouldn't tell because nobody told me when my man was cheating on me in past relationships.
Takesha Nicole, I can't see what you said, but you said, no, you wouldn't tell because no one told you when your man was cheating in past. What if that person didn't know? Okay, let me say this. Maybe it's because you still have the same group of friends, I'm assuming, and you found out that somebody in the circle knew or they knew and they didn't tell you. So now y'all still friends. That's the only way I see what you're saying. Y'all still friends. And if you see one of their man cheat, you're not going to tell them because they didn't tell you. Do I got that right? I don't know. You would tell, Takesha. You would tell.
What the hell?
Let me see it. Let me see the thing.
You know I was about to respond.
Is it hard?
Anyway,
is it hard to maintain? Okay, is this written on the thing?
No.
This is everybody can see this on what you share.
Yeah.
Is it hard to maintain your poise and beauty and hold that bun up? No, it's not, Ramon. But no, it's not. We're so used to different hairstyles and what have you. So I hold it steady with bobby pins and stuff like that.
Takesha Nicole, can I say something?
Yeah.
Trust me, I understand your pain. People that I thought were friends, I felt like the whole world knew that he was cheating on me. But you know, the funny thing is, it took one prayer at work because this was a past relationship. We were working together, and it took one prayer, and because I just felt in my gut something wasn't right, and I left, and I be doggone. I walked right into him and her together. And everybody knew.
So wait. Whoa. You walked in on them at your job?
Yeah. Oh, they were on lunch break, yeah.
He knew you worked there?
Yeah. We worked at different sides. But see, I wasn't supposed to take no break. He had my breaks time.
Look, this brings me to a whole nother conversation. So a lot of people, I looked at this video yesterday. I'm sorry, I had to switch gears real quick because April kind of took me there. I was looking at this video yesterday, and a young lady was just basically speaking, what is Mimi doing?
Biting the uncle.
I'm sorry, y'all. If it ain't the kids, it's the dog. But
you want to show her?
I already showed her. She was sitting up here for about 2 minutes. The girl was saying, and I promise you, I'm not trying to bash no men, but I need an understanding. So, Johnny, if you're still there, John, if you're still there, any other guys that's on, I really need an understanding. And I really wish I could bring you on so you can speak what you want to say. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't allow that. But a young lady was saying that it's a struggle out here for these women. Meaning that we only have a few guys, a few good guys to choose from, and most of them are already married. So we got to piece together. She said it's like a math problem. We got to piece together a few men to try to get one man.
That's a fraction.
That's a fraction. So either you got Billy over here that has a good job, but can't perform in the bedroom or just lacking, in that area. Or you got someone that is not lacking, well endowed, but he cheats.
Or he ain't got no car.
Or he ain't got no car. Is there men out there that has it all?
All three qualities.
That don't cheat, stable, and got his stuff together sexually and however you want to say it. Like, is there a man out there that got all three? Like, women want to know, because someone wanted to do a topic before and was curious as to why are the statistics that most black women are single. Is it because we're more independent now and our standards are just a little bit higher and that's where they should be? Because we can't sit here and just lower our standards for a piece of a man. So I need some answers. I need some answers.
Back to last week, when was that, Sunday topic?
I need to switch the topic, but
musty arm.
Yeah.
I am not putting in overtime to make sure that I don't have a musty arm and allow you to be musty.
Right.
I'm sorry. It ain't gonna work.
I'm gonna kick Mimi butt. But no, seriously, I need a rebuttal to that because it's true. She said the guys she know probably got about 3 or 4 women, and they're all very highly qualified. As opposed to the women, we can't get 1 or 2 men that's highly qualified. What's going on in the generation? Where they at? We need answers. And again, I'm going by the video I watched. Not speaking on that. I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, well, anywho, I don't know. So we need answers, fellas. When you find us an answer, inbox me, put it on the page.
In other words,
email
if we
it.
got our stuff together, why in the world do we have to put scraps together to make one whole?
Why do we have to put scraps together to make one whole man?
But we have
Why do we have to put up with stuff y'all will not put up with? This is not supposed to be a dogging session for me, and I feel bad.
We have a
What is
statement.
the truth? What's the statement?
I wouldn't, from Keisha Gibbs,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't unless I have solid facts.
Right.
It's so hard because things backfire on you so fast.
That's true.
Love causes people to be blind to the truth, and friendships fall apart, which is true. It's
That's so true, Keisha.
A proven fact that your IQ drops when you're in love.
That's 100%. It's something else I thought of. Keisha took me back now. Something else I thought about. When you tell this friend that piece of information, you don't know what people are thinking. What's the retaliation going to be like? What if she gonna murder him? I'm just keeping it real. We talk about things that one would normally want to talk about. What if she gonna murder this guy? Is this now going to be on your conscience because you brought this information to her? What are your thoughts? You go tell your friend, yo, I seen Andrew in the mall with this girl. I got pictures. He had his hand in her back pocket. He went to the register, bought her some shoes or what have you. You bring this information to her and she kills him in his sleep. Is this now on your conscience? Is this something we need to think about before we deliver information? Like, we got to think about all those avenues.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, what do we do in that situation? Hopefully that would never happen, but I'm just saying things like that happen. So we have to think about all that stuff.
We have another one from Johnny Simpson.
Yes, Johnny.
That's bullshit.
I'm assuming he's going back to the other thing.
Yes.
What do you say?
Talk about what we lack, but often don't offer much, but wants and needs.
Okay, wait a minute.
And
He said,
Quentin say? Oh, he said, who determines whether they're qualified?
Oh, yeah.
"Woohoo, Quentin! We determine that we're qualified, God doggone it." What did Johnny say?
Johnny said that's bullshit. Women talk about what we lack, but often don't offer much but wants and needs.
Well, isn't it a want and a need, or am I missing something, Johnny? We don't offer anything but a want and need.
Some women, I guess he's talking about like gold diggers.
Well, I take it in a different way.
Okay, how you take it? See, perspectives is all different.
I take it, if you meet a man or whatever, the only thing that's in your mind is sleeping with him.
So he's saying, like, for
like
us,
we're trying to satisfy him by sleeping with him because we think that's all they want is sex.
Oh, is that how you're saying it, Johnny? I mean,
it is some women that think that sex can trap a man.
Yeah. Sex ain't children.
And they think that's all that they
not no children now. I beg to differ on that
plenty
one. Ain't
of
no baby gonna sit here and trap no man. Like, come on now.
A lot of people think
we better learn from other people's mistakes.
Especially if they think they got money.
Well, people that do that, and I've been talking to a few people that actually seek, you know, the doctors, the lawyers, and stuff to get pregnant, so they can get a nice hefty child support check. So let me flip it though. So to the women that's out there, okay, I'm gonna go, you know, sit in this expensive hotel where I know that the attorneys come or the doctors or whatever, you know. Is she wrong?
No.
For saying, if I'm gonna get pregnant, I want a baby. I don't care about being a single parent. I just want a baby. But however, I want to make sure this man is financially stable to take care of this child if he don't stick around, rather than getting pregnant by some dude.
And you suck with all the responsibility.
Yeah, that ain't doing a darn thing.
No, I don't blame her.
Okay, I mean that's another way to look at it. Don't knock it.
But
you just know.
I mean, if you do find yourself seeing someone that feel that you only want sex for them,
Stacey,
if you want something
just put her
else,
out. I'm sorry, y'all. Just put her out.
If you want something else, then clearly you're not showing that person that you're more interested in their mind besides their body.
Right.
So you get
what you got. Something for me,
Jeffrey Clefley.
Yes, Jeffrey.
Hold on, I lost it. Hold on,
oh, I feel like she a real baby. She's so bad, y'all.
The ratio of women to men is higher. If you're talking about black men, a lot of us are dead or in jail.
Oh, okay, Jeffrey.
Oh, man, come on.
Oh, that's so true. She was reading, and it started off, the ratio of men and women are higher.
Too much for me to type. That's what he said.
God, I wish I can bring him on. Tell him to call the phone. We'll put him on speakerphone. How about that? But,
I'm about to inbox. I'm about to inbox you.
Yeah. He was basically saying, you know, our ratio is a little higher. More women than men, and then most of our men are dead or in jail. And that's so sad.
Oh, Natasha Livingston made a statement.
What she said?
She said all that should be thought about, but she is more likely to be murdered by some STD from her supposedly faithful mate than she is to murder him.
Yeah, that's true too. We got to think about these STDs that's out there. You know.
All right, D. Brown. She got the Bible study.
All right, D. Thanks for tuning in.
This is what I do.
With the STDs.
Ziegler wrote too.
What Quentin say?
Who says that the friend that killed her cheating boyfriend wasn't cheating first, and the guy cheating wasn't the reaction, and the friend just has a really guilty conscience?
I mean, that's definitely possible, but the friend, she didn't get caught. Quentin? Oh, that sounds so mean just now.
Keisha Gibbs.
She didn't get caught.
I see what Johnny is saying. Some women look for much in a man, but don't have nothing to offer a man. But see, some men look for qualities in women as well. For example, some women look at a man for financial stability and a good job, but don't have none themselves.
That's true. But see, that goes to, what was it? I think Shamika put this on there. The men, again, this is not a bashing session, but we're just talking. They get the good woman. You know, they get the good woman. She's qualified, Quentin. She got a good job. She take care of her kids. You know, she do what she has to do. She hold it down. But then, guess what he gonna do?
Break her.
He cheat with the slut, the whore, the girl that's in, you know, just ain't got nothing going for herself. Why? Is she more fun? Is it because quality A is tired from getting up early in the morning, making sure the kid's straight before she goes off to work, come home to cook for you. So now she want to have an early night and you want to be up and have sex, but she's tired. So is that going to stray you to some skank on the street that just want to have a good time? So it's like I don't know, we got to understand here, why do y'all stray off to women that's not qualified, that does not have nothing to offer? Because to be honest, I'm 31 years old, but to be honest, I've seen a lot. And I've seen that these qualified women have these men that are qualified as well. However, they end up straying to, I can't believe you cheated with this chick. Like, what in the world were you thinking? And y'all can't tell me I'm lying right now. Oh. So, I mean, I'm confused. Yes.
Okay, back to Quentin Ziegler.
Okay,
From
Quentin.
the first statement that I read that he made, he also followed up and said, do you see the double standards? Could I answer?
You can answer. I don't know why I'm not getting y'all comments.
Okay, he states again, who says that the friend that killed her cheating boyfriend wasn't cheating first?
Okay, possibly.
And the guy cheating wasn't the reaction, and the friend just has a really guilty conscience.
Okay, maybe I'm missing something. The friend that cheated, that killed the boyfriend.
Yeah, correctly, Quentin. What you're saying is that the friend has a really guilty conscience, that she tells her BFF that her man is cheating. However, the BFF know that her friend is cheating.
Man, tell Quentin to call too, man, because I need an understanding. If
that's the understanding. However, if that is the case, I mean, the friend conscience is clear because she did her part. However, if the friend is cheating, clearly the boyfriend don't know. And if she killed the boyfriend, then she has some psychological issues that she have to deal with.
She definitely has some issues. I wouldn't kill anyone.
It's not that serious.
It's not that serious. Like, at all. However, that goes back to what we talked about before when I was boohooing on live. You just don't know what people are going through.
No.
So that piece of information that you took to your friend could be the breaking point.
Or you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Like, seriously, y'all, on another note, and before I say this, y'all understand with the sip and talk, again, the reason for me doing this is because I feel like a lot of people learn from each other, whether y'all want to believe it or not. We learn from each other. We seek advice. We don't have to use it, but it's good to hear from other people's perspective. If you are going through something, don't hold that in. Like, don't hold it in. Reach out to someone you trust. Talk to that person. Help them. Get help. Get avenues how to get out. It's not easy, but it's not fair for you to keep it bottled up either.
Well,
it's not fair. Which one, say, Ava?
And this probably will be another topic for another day.
All right, let's see what she got.
But is it considered cheating if I can find, and my BFF is a male, but I can find him about everything, and we have an emotional connection even though we've never had a sexual connection? Is
it cheating, and we're probably going to save this topic, is it cheating if you have an emotional connection with your BFF and it's a male, it's opposite sex, and y'all confide in each other about everything? Ugh, I wouldn't like it. So to me, that is a part of cheating, because are we emotionally attached to our female friends?
Yeah.
So maybe what I was about to say is not accurate.
Hurting, I mean, we're hurting too. And we're trying to figure out some kind of way.
He never tried you in a certain kind of way.
You never slept with him. It's never been sexual. It's just an emotional connection.
I don't think nothing wrong with that.
But that's kind of hard because it's the opposite sex. It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, especially when you find out, say for instance, if you and your husband, just hypothetically
if I was married.
Yeah. And your husband have this BFF. Okay. He goes to this BFF
for everything.
Talk about everything and talk about all y'all problems that y'all have and everything. They still go to the bar. They have drinks together. They go out to eat and all this stuff. And y'all get in an argument or whatever. He's running to this BFF. How would that make you
That's
feel?
why I said I think I would feel some type of way. Now,
but
when we have these arguments and he's going to her, and he comes back and he's like, you know what, Freema, you were right. Is she feeding him good stuff? Is it helping the relationship? Or you just feel like it's just too much time there?
She's doing the same thing that your female friends would do.
I don't think I can knock him for that. If I knew it was nothing going on, like if I just trust him, and I knew she wasn't knocking the relationship, really.
I don't.
You think eventually something would happen between them?
Exactly. You don't know what.
So who tried who first, the male or the woman?
Exactly. I don't even care if she gay.
So I couldn't have gay friends?
I didn't say that. You can have gay friends.
But what if I confide in my gay friend?
But if you confide in them, I have trust issues. I don't
trust. Well, you got trust issues.
Especially when it comes to the opposite sex. Most of the time, not.
But if they've been around, he's telling you when y'all on a date. No. Y'all in the interview process, and he say, look, I'm telling you now, I have a female friend.
No, let me tell you and I have a best friend.
Are y'all going to leave him? Are y'all not going to talk to him?
But I have a best friend that's the opposite sex, and anytime something goes on, he calls me.
Okay, so how you think she home feeling? The girlfriend.
I don't know how she's feeling. That's up to him. But I know my significant other know what's going on.
Well, I guess it goes to if you got trust issues.
Exactly. And to go to that and to lead it even further, if I can, I'll do a counseling session.
With the friend?
With the friend and his woman.
Oh, you mean for them?
For them.
Oh, okay.
For them. Be a mediator.
Right, a mediator.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. If that friend don't take sides, she tell him the truth. I mean, I would have no choice but to accept it if there was something before my time. You know, he came in telling me about his best friend.
Okay, we have a couple of comments that came.
What's the comments? Well, I don't know why I can't see y'all
Johnny
comments.
Simpson. That comes with keeping things interesting and new. Both parties have to keep things exciting. If that's done indefinitely, isn't it likely? It isn't likely, which I disagree.
So you're trying to say we don't always keep it new, fresh, and fun? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's not likely. It takes two.
That's a lie.
It takes two.
And I've had past experience where I've been over backwards to make it
some
interesting.
People still just
and they still want to cheat.
Some people are just cheaters, though.
That's what Keisha Gibbs said. That's something we as women would never know, because you can have all the qualifications and they still go out and cheat.
Oh, but why though?
She has another question. She said she don't agree. Why can't a man have a female best friend?
That's what I know.
I didn't say that they can't. They can, but I would have an issue. And that goes back to our question. Should you be friends with your man, BFF?
Yeah, I think y'all should know each other.
We should be able to have a conversation. I mean, if something happens, look, girl, I know he called you. We just had an argument. You know, tell me what's what. I want to fix my relationship, or tell me what the issue is, or what is his problem? What is he going? What did he tell you?
I seem like I'll get tired of that though. I'll get tired of every time. Oh, he mad. He stormed out. He's going to Keisha's house.
Yeah, I was.
You know, like it's gonna be a little piece in the back of my head, like the what if. And that's what's wrong with us black folks today. Just keeping it real. We always worrying about the what ifs. And it ain't even happened yet. Those assumptions would tear us down.
The trust issues.
Yeah.
I see it would end up being a
it'll be a little thing in the back of my head like, what if?
Yeah.
We can't keep doing the what ifs, y'all.
Okay. Now, did we ever answer Johnny Simpson question? Oh, no. I've tried that. I've tried to keep it very interesting. However, I guess for some reason, he just wanted variety.
Some men just like variety. Why not be open in the beginning and say, look, let's have an open relationship?
No, that's why I give them 5 different personalities.
Role play?
Yes. Okay, we have another statement.
All right, hold on back.
All right, so we have Quentin on the line.
A caller.
Hey, Quentin.
What up?
All right, so you know the topic about, I think we got all off topic. So basically you saying like, how do we know we are qualified? Is that what we're calling about or what? What do you want to say, Quentin? Because I'm ready.
So initially I called in on the butt end of the conversation, but in either event, we all talk about the qualifications that everybody provides and what everybody brings to the table, right?
Right.
But I think the one part that and obviously you will correct me if I'm wrong, the one part I think that's wave capping everybody is, regardless of what your individual qualifications are, that has nothing to do with what your value to that relationship is.
Okay.
And you don't know what's going on within the confines of that relationship.
That's
so, for
true.
example, if the young lady is, in fact, very independent, and she takes care of her kids and she takes care of the household, she may very well still be a dick.
That's
right?
true.
And so
That's
that still
true.
doesn't make the situation
Great.
situation to coincide with it. So when you ask, well, hey, why would a man, if a woman has this qualification, that qualification, this, that, and the third, well, why would you cheat? Well, I mean, it's the same reason why a woman would cheat on a man. How many women have you seen that has a man? And I saw you guys reference having to build a man, all right? Now, why we got to put all these little individual parts and pieces together? Well, I don't think that's always the case. In fact, that's most times not the case. I'm talking about most times it is the one quality about the man that is the most accent that the person doesn't like, right? But there are a million other things that this guy does for this relationship. Obviously, it wouldn't happen otherwise.
That's true.
Right? And so the same thing comes into play with women. So when we start talking about it and start getting in the back and forth of, well, why does this happen this way? Why does that happen that way? Or should we get involved if I see somebody cheating? Well, the reason you shouldn't is because you don't know why that person's cheating. And the reason I chimed in earlier was because you said, well, look, what if, should I not tell the friend, or should I tell the friend or not tell the friend? And then I tell the friend and she goes and kills the guy.
Right.
And that's on my conscience now, right?
Right.
Well, who's to say that initially the guy's not in the mall with the other person because the chick was already cheating?
I mean, but
so the point is that everybody's situation is individual. I think everybody looks to each other and try to find direction as to how and why this happens and why this. Well, it happens because that's how those two individuals coincide. That's what works for them, and whatever went out of place with them. You can't look from the outside in and then make this diagnostic that, okay, well, yeah, that nigga full of shit because this happened. And she does this, and that. Okay. She may do all of these things, but what if she don't want it? And she does all of these things, and what if she's a dick?
And that's the truth.
You know what I mean?
I get it 100%. However, as the friend, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know she don't take showers at night. I don't know this. However, as my friend doing my due diligence, I have to let her know what's what. Now, it's up to her to say, look, Freema, I got this, whatever. I know never to open my mouth again if I see him. But at least let me go ahead and share that with you this first time, and then I'm done with it.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great being a great friend. I think the biggest concern I have is that when I popped in, and I got to be honest with you. Every time I pop on to your show, there's a very jaded perspective.
And that's why I need these men on. So thank you, Quentin.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a very jaded perspective towards men in general and towards why situations happen. Okay. And I think one of the biggest things that we all kind of look away from is that you kind of got to give a little bit of the give and take for each party involved, right? You got to give a give and take for the woman, give and take for the man. And what I mean is, if the woman may not be beautiful, right? The chick that the dude that you seen the dude cheating with, right? Mm-hmm. She may look horrible, right? Let's just be clear. Okay. She may be a duck bucket, right? You know what I'm saying? But she may treat this guy like a king. Right. Right? You know what I mean? And so you look at the guy and say, well, look, why would he? That don't make no sense. I mean, he's got this beautiful woman who, she's got all these qualities, and he's out with this dust bucket. What is that about? Right. You know what I mean? On the other scenario, you could be this woman that has this great guy, and it looks like he's very committed to his family, very committed to the woman, very, very loyal. But he may have financial issues. Right. And so she may very well then say, look, man, this guy. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't move on because he can't handle the money, right? Or I need a go-getter. I need a this. You're looking for something that's 100% accurate when you're only 50% truthful with what you are for yourself. You know what I mean? And I think that's crazy. That's from both perspectives. I think people lose the concept that it's give and take because you're not perfect. they're not perfect, but when you put the two together, do we work? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's what
union work.
That's what it boils down to. However, just to take it another notch, we lose ourselves in relationships, and sometimes we ignore the red flags. So maybe, this 50 I got and this 50 he got, we coincide, but it's not well worth it, or it's not, or maybe he's just lacking. Well, I hate to say it, or she may be lacking.
If you just said it was 50 and 50, how is that not worth it?
It could be 50 and 50, but somebody's still lacking somewhere. No one's perfect, just like you said. But why do I have to? If I'm going to stick around and he's going to cheat, then why not he just leave me? No. April want to say something, Quinn.
Say it.
Okay. I think the bottom line, people worry about too much what other people think.
Then go on.
For instance, I've known someone that ended up having a child, her and her husband. Child ended up sick. Mm-hmm. Husband quit his job because the wife made more. So she went back to work. Husband stayed at home to take care of the baby.
Right.
However, but outside people looking in felt that she was taking care of him, but didn't know what was going on in the household.
Exactly.
And it worked out fine.
But
he took care of the kids, he cooked, he did everything. But people from the outside looking in had an issue with that, and everybody had something to say, but they didn't know what was going on the outside on the inside, because it wasn't none of their business. It's none of
their business. I'm not one who share that.
However, at the end of the day, like I said, it all depends on that person, and if they're strong enough to ignore what the outsiders have to say. Who's to say that it really bothered me that Jody out here sleeping with women, because I know I can't keep up with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If that friend came to you and said, look, tell you about Jody, and then the friend say, look, April, I'm good. Thanks for telling me. Then I'm out of it. I'm not judging you. I'm not mad at you.
Everybody
I did my part.
Do that. The most average person going to be like, she's stupid.
Ain't no way. Everybody got something to say.
Yeah, ain't no way I'm gonna sit there and gonna
deal with your situation might be way worse.
Exactly.
Maybe nobody just ain't come tell you that yours was cheating.
No, but they know. They probably know. So that's why it's like an iffy situation. But then, from me as a friend, going back telling my friend that her man is cheating on her, I'm being selfish. I don't care what goes on, if she take him back or whatever else. I'm just clearing my conscience. As being a friend, I have to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Because if she comes up and pop up HIV positive.
I think that's dope. You know, if that's the case. But I don't really think that really depicts anything y'all just said for the last 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes have been left.
No, let me.
It's been, why would she put up with this? And then there's validation as to why. Okay, well then, if she would put up with this, well, why is there that?
We gotta have these conversations. We gotta have these open-ended conversations, because I'm telling you, Quentin, there's somebody out there that's going through stuff that we have mentioned a million times on this show. That's why we ramble, and that's why we go on and on about different scenarios.
But a lot of people worry about what other people think of them. Maybe I enjoy threesomes. Maybe he's going out there recruiting somebody for me to bring them home to me. But nobody else know that, because I'm not comfortable. Exactly. But I'm not comfortable spreading it, and it's nobody's business. But I mean, that's you. If that's what makes you happy, nobody knows that's what makes you happy. But me being as a friend, I'm just doing my duty and showing my loyalty by telling my friend, I see your man.
That's how I feel. I couldn't sit in my friend's face and not
tell
and
her.
Know that he's
Even if it's not, that's for him to straighten it out with her. But like I said, I'm going to make sure I have that conversation with him first. And he can go and have whatever conversation he need to have with her, long as it's being made. Right. That conversation is going on. Other than that, I have no business in your relationship. I just know that I see something that don't look right, and you need to straighten it out.
Right.
Because Keisha crossed the street, make it seem 10 times worse than what it really is.
That's true.
Sometimes.
That's why you got to see it with your own eyes and not what you hear. Don't bring me something you heard. I need to know facts. You seen it.
I can dig it. Well, yeah, I don't really, I don't know all of the intricacies of how women, can handle these things amongst each other. I mean, for the most part.
Would you tell your friend, Quentin?
Say again?
Would you tell your friend? One of your homeboys?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, without question. But the thing is that with men, it's very simple for us. It's not. You guys make it a lot more difficult than what it needs to be. Like with dudes, it's very simple. It's very black and white. Hey, man, look, I saw your old lady, man. She didn't look right, bro. You might want to holler at her. It's that simple.
That's that
simple.
It
didn't look right. Hey, bro, look, bro. I saw her with a buddy. I don't know, buddy. All I know is that wasn't you. So
look at me, Quentin, saying I'm gonna have to sit down with her and have a conversation.
You know what I mean? What is all that? It's that simple. You drop it off and leave it. What buddy do with it from there?
Now come on, be honest. You got some men that got some worse than women.
Men handle situations very differently. Like a guy may say, "Hey, well, look, I ain't gonna do shit," and then go home and slap shit out of her. Or he may say, "I'm gonna go home and do this, that, and the third, or whatever," and never say anything about it. So it's not up for us to even try to go through all of that to figure it out. At the end of the day, I'm gonna drop this jewel off for you, lover. You can pick it up, shine it up, or you can leave it where it is. But there you go. You know what I mean? Like, and either he's gonna feel a way towards her, or he's gonna feel a way towards me.
Yeah.
At that point, I now know whether you really fuck with me or not. But I did with my due diligence.
Right.
That's all, and that's it.
We all agree.
But it's like, I don't know. I hear a whole bunch of, well, well, we should have an intervention. It's like, what the hell is all that? It's not, I don't get that. You know what I mean? So, I
that's
don't know,
funny.
You know?
But yeah, Quentin. So at the end of the day, we all agree. We did our part. It's just about how we present it to the person. We're just different. We're just different. I thank you so much for tuning in, Quentin. It means a lot.
But I would love to hear more of your input.
Oh, definitely. Quentin coming on a panel when all this COVID-19 stuff over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put that together.
Yep.
Yeah, we can put that together.
We sure are. Thank you for calling, Quentin.
All right.
All right, bye. That was good. Quentin said we just do too much. I said we got to sit down, have an intimate setting. I need to, talk to her. He just going to drop that jewel off and give it to him. That's funny. No one else said anything? Did we miss a lot?
Yes. Tamika Frazier. What if you meet a married man or woman and they have more in common and are more compatible with you than they are with their wife or husband? Your thoughts?
So, they say, and I don't believe this, but they say how you get them, how you lose them. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
So let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. I meet a married man. Is that right?
Yes.
And he's more compatible with me than he is his wife.
His wife.
I mean, how do you know that? How do you know he's more compatible with you than with his wife? How do we know that? And Quentin's probably dying right now with all these what ifs. And how do we know? That's just talking, and that's getting it from other people's perspectives. We got to look at it in all spectrums. How do we know we're more compatible? Is he just feeding that stuff in my ear? Huh?
But
that's what I'm saying. Is he just
in trouble for saying this? I don't think I think as the typical female.
What?
But most females actually think they can take a man from another woman. And they can't.
Do females really think they can I'll take your man? Yeah. So they really think that? I think the only way they think that is if that man gave them reason to think that.
And most of them do. Because
and
they
it's
don't
bull.
want to hurt their feelings.
But no, if a married man approached me, well, you didn't say approach, but if you feel like you're more compatible, how do you know that though? I need a little more in order to get that feedback. And that's what I'm saying. Unless they know her. Unless they've been around.
Or studied her. Stalk her Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, it's been cases where some of the best friends end up with the husband.
Oh, that would be horrible. That's why you got to be careful who you bring around your man, too. You got to be careful with that.
I'm not doing all that.
But being careful?
I'm not doing all
that. I'm not bringing somebody I rarely know.
Look.
No.
At the end of the day,
coming to my house.
He can sit there and he can go to a job and meet the same kind of female.
Well, ain't going to be on account of me.
It all has to do with trust. If I don't trust
she got trust issues, but it all got to do with trust.
Yeah, it all got to do. Yeah, it all got, because at the end of the day, it's gonna happen regardless if you bring that person around him or not.
Well, it ain't gonna be on account of me.
That means he wasn't no good in the first place.
Clearly, but it ain't gonna be on account of me. I'm not bringing no random.
He could go right there. You
house.
could send him to go get some eggs or some maxi pads for you or whatever. He could have the dog.
And let me tell you what's gonna happen.
And picking up another.
Let me pause you right here. He's going to get those maxi pads out of Walgreens for you, and the next chick see him and say, "Oh my God, he's going to the store to buy her pads.
They're for
my kind of man."
Exactly.
You just never know. It's always something. You just never know. So it's always something at the end of the day. That's why we have these conversations.
And that's why we always have all these assumptions.
Yeah, that's why. Because there's so many scenarios. We can go all day. That's why we be rambling. We just go from this to that to this to that.
So how do you know you're more compatible? How you don't know you are actually like his wife, and that's why he's attracted to you?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. How do you not know? How you know you're more compatible? How you don't know you might just be like his wife? You remind him of her. That's a good one. He's going home to her. That's the difference. And do we want somebody that already has somebody?
No.
Are we gonna feel like we're a home wrecker? No. There's somebody coming in here, Stacey.
No.
No. What? You're not gonna feel like a home wrecker?
No. I can comment on
what that. What time is it?
I've had a friend.
How long we been on?
I've had my clock is fast, but I've had a friend that date nothing but
married men. Mm-hmm. Because they don't gotta go home with her and be aggravated by him.
And that's what she said. She don't want to be aggravated. She's career driven. When she want a good meal or she want to be bothered, then she be bothered.
Listen, I ain't knocking nobody for what they do. That's them, not me. Everybody choose their own thing.
However, would you trust that friend around your man?
We had a situation like that, and I just been straight up with her. But we're good friends to this day. Okay. So, yes, I would. It just depends. You build bond with people. You know these people. You get what I'm saying? And you can't look for the negative. In the beginning, you can because you don't know a person. But once you get to know them and you be around people, you know, you kind of stray from like thinking the negativity, and that does set a lot of us up for failure because we always trying to think higher up and not, you know, think this would happen to me. But you can't live like that. You gotta think. You gotta remain positive. Yeah, if we always thinking about negative, that's what I was saying. If you always thinking about negative, then to me you're a negative Nancy. That's just my opinion. You got to remain positive regardless of the situation. Always try to see light in the situation. Don't always look for the negative and the bad stuff all the time. Like, stop hurting yourself, hurting your feelings because you're on this tangent of, I got to see, oh, this is negative. Oh, this is not good. This is, come on. Stop killing yourself with that. Try to get a positive out of a negative. Like, try to find something positive in that situation. If it ain't for you, you can't find nothing positive, then it's not for you. Let it go.
All right. Keisha Gibbs says some people are good and satisfied with that too.
Yeah.
And Johnny says easier to deal with someone who has someone.
And see, who's that outside? It's loud. But that's true. I hate to say it. It's easier to deal with someone that has someone because that goes back to what I said earlier. You got a woman that's, you know, about her business, but she goes to bed early because she's tired because she's been handling business all day. We all heard it. The early bird gets the worm. She out early. Going over here to this chick that ain't got nothing going for her because she's a good time. However, the chick that's the good time probably ain't got no man. Because why? She ain't got nothing going for herself. So she a hit it or quit it type chick. That's the type of chick that's going to mess up your happy. Well, I ain't going to say happy. That's going to mess up your good thing at home. Get you somebody, look at me giving bad advice. Get you somebody that got their thing going on, but got her man at home, so you know she's not going to mess up your situation going on. I totally get it. But I am not condoning cheating. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm just saying, if you're going to cheat, you have to be smart about it.
Are you responding to Johnny?
To Johnny. Like, don't get somebody ain't got nothing going. She probably ain't even, like, got a man. You get what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, she gonna mess up what you got going on.
She don't care.
Get you somebody that got it. I know it's sad, but it's real. We speak reality on here. Okay? It's real. We have anything else before we end this segment? Y'all, I really appreciate it. I can't remember what Friday is.
Well, not everybody, I hope, have a clear understanding why I said what I said.
Hope you guys have a clear understanding.
It's none of my business, but as my friend duty, being loyal to my friend, I have to make sure that they know.
Mm-mm. No, I was going to, but no, I'm not going to do it.
What happened?
Stacy suggested that I give shout outs on Mother's Day, let the kids send things in, or even, anybody, can send stuff in and I'll read it out loud to you guys on live. They can inbox me or, let your kid hold a phone, inbox a Sip and Talk, and I'll just read all the stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to do that, to be honest with you. Somebody said, no, I wouldn't tell because nobody told me. Oh, listen, why I'm just getting all this stuff? Oh, my God. Was my thing paused?
Yeah, must be.
Jesus. But thank you, Nicole. But y'all, I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, I cannot wait until we're able to go back and have panels and talk to people. I miss the interaction with everybody else. I hope y'all not tired of hearing me and April and Stacy. But this social distancing thing is the new norm, unfortunately. So I want y'all to take it real serious because it really is real. Don't be a fool. I hear Bike Week is back on.
Wait, and think about if you do it, have they ever invited Black Week?
If you do it, just be careful, please, y'all. Please be careful. It's really real out there. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I love every one of y'all for supporting me. Y'all just don't understand. And I promise you, when I make it big, we all make it big. I promise you that. Until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.